6'6" freshman Josiah Moseley is quickly making a name for himself as one of the most exciting young Wildcats. The athletic forward from Round Rock, Texas, has already provided a dynamic and versatile threat off the bench for the Villanova squad.
I feel like I can do a little bit of everything, but my kind of strong suit is defense, rebounding. Like I think I can guard anyone 1 through 5 on the floor. If I can't right now, I think I'm going to be able to in the future.
Parker has it, swinging around. Moseley attacking. Left baseline, off the glass and good, and he hung in the air there and showed his athleticism.
You know, when you say versatile, yeah, that's what you think of. He's a high-level athlete. He can guard literally the 1 through the 5. He's a guy that can put the ball on the floor. He can shoot it. He can pass it and make decisions. That's so rare having a guy like that at that size that can do so many things. So he's a guy that can play so many different positions. It just gives him so much value for our program.
And can the Cats come up with a steal here? Josiah Moseley.
I think they're going to call a foul. That's a heck of a hustle play. That's what they need. They need a spark.
I think coming to Villanova, what I want to do is kind of be mainly focused on like the defensive side of things. I know like offense, that's going to come to me, but like I feel like my role is to defense, rebound, and just kind of go after it.
Gets it over to Francis, the sophomore backcourt, to a cutting block by Josiah Moseley.
I think my dad kind of put emphasis on how important it is to rebound. Like before I even came to college, he said the only thing you need to focus on is defensive rebounding, because if you play hard, play defense, rebound, that's all you need to do. We came to Villanova, we saw how much focus they put into the basketball side of things. We saw like how they develop players like me, how players like me go to the NBA, and how the NBA also loves Villanova guys too. So they kind of just like turned our head like a completely different direction. And so I think after the visit, that was kind of where I knew like I wanted to go to Villanova.
We had just a great relationship and rapport with him and his family throughout the recruiting process. He played every position in high school for his high school team. We watched him in AAU. He played the 1, the 2, the 3, all the way to the 5. So we're really looking at him to be a versatile player for us. He's got great size. He listens. He's very coachable. He's a guy that's just developing his perimeter game and his shooting, but that's come full circle, and he's really getting a lot better at that. He's a guy that can make plays, get downhill to the rim, and we think for us defensively, he's going to be able to guard a lot of different positions. So super excited about what he brings to the table.
Another great young player. I think he brings great defensive energy, rebounding energy. He's just interested in the game. He's curious to get better. He's a little quieter, but his game is loud. So he's a great player.
Yeah, I mean, I think Joe is a guy that can come in early as a freshman, help us. He plays hard. He's physical. He's athletic. He's strong. He's a guy that we will have to use and a guy that we'll count on. Out there on the court. But he's just a guy that is just a coachable kid. Honestly, probably the guy who doesn't say, more than 5 words during practice, but you just know, he gives you a look, you just know he knows that he's locked in, he's ready to go. So he's a guy that, I have full faith that, will help us, this season and moving forward, through the season.
The freshmen, we're new here, obviously, so we're not going to know everything. And I think they kind of, the older guys like E, Gordo, and they do a good job teaching us like the concepts.
Rolling to the rim, and Josiah Moseley with a block on Rogers.
I think Josiah's a sponge. He's someone that things come naturally to him. And if he learns something and he understands it, it seems like so far anyway, right away he can put it into action and he can retain it. And I think that's very important for freshmen. I think that's something that sometimes freshmen struggle with, is being able to retain information and use it when they need it out on the basketball court. He's someone that I think that he excels at that.
I think there definitely is a next gear. The coaches definitely push me to get to that next gear too. On the court, it's kind of where I kind of get out of my shell, because I've been playing basketball for so long. Basketball is just let everything go.